Hello everybody. This time I have the camera on. I just recorded probably my whole video without actually recording it. So I was just talking to my computer screen like a crazy person. No big deal. Okay, I'm gonna focus. So, hi everyone. Welcome to my Cast Off Thursday video on Wednesday. I apologize for not having a video up last week, but I didn't really have any finished objects to show you. The finished objects I did finish last week were a part of a project, and the project wasn't assembled by the time the video would have been up, so I just decided to wait until this week until I could have more to show you. So I will be talking about that later. But first, it is April 16th today, and it is snowing pretty hard here in little old Minnesota, so I'm pretty upset about that. Because most of our snow is gone, and now it's snowing again. I know it's not going to stay, but it still kind of crushes my heart a little bit. But I'll be fine, guys. Don't worry. So, okay, finished objects. I don't actually have them. I'm going to have to put a picture in. But my friend and my roommate, Sienna, I don't know if she's been in a video with me. I know Dion has, obviously, but I don't know if Sienna has been in a video. But she is a studio art major and also an environmental studies major, and she just had her senior art gallery recital exhibit thing, and I helped her with one of her projects. So she displayed this toilet in the gallery. I'm not kidding. So she put a toilet and had this plant in it, and then all these knitted mushrooms on and around the toilet, and I helped her make some of those little knit stuffed mushrooms to put around her project. So that's what I was working on last week, and they're really cute. I have no reason to make more of them, but I'm kind of tempted to because they were just really fun to knit. But I probably won't. But I will put a picture of that beautiful project here. And it's really cool, right? So I'm really happy with that, and I'm really proud that I could help her with her project. She couldn't really make many of them herself because she was working on all of her other stuff that she had to get up, and she knit a sweater for one of her exhibits, and it had Fair Isle and stuff on the yoke of it, and then on the body it said the dead and defecated matters, because she's really concerned about environmental things going on and how waste is dealt with in our country because it's not handled in a very environmentally friendly way. So it's super interesting and cool. So I got to help with that, and I'm really happy, and yay for people having their senior projects done. I got my first draft for my senior project turned in, and my professor actually really liked it, so I'm excited about that. I didn't know. I always question myself, and I feel like I'm not a very good writer, but I think I'm fine. I know I'm fine. I think I can even write well sometimes, but it's a really touchy spot for me. I am always nervous about my writing, and when I turn stuff into people, it makes me nervous, and I don't like it. But he liked it, and so I obviously need to do a lot of fixing and changing and editing, but he likes the general ideas that I'm expressing in the paper, and he thinks that it's really saying something important, so I'm excited about that. Yay! And that's due May 7th. It's a Wednesday. So I have some time to work on that still, but I also have a presentation that I have to do, and that's in a couple weeks, so I have to get cracking on that. But I'm really not worried about the presentation at all. I'm really good at talking, so no problems there. And so, works in progress. I'm using a little computer post-it to help me keep on track, because sometimes I have trouble with that. So, I'm working on the blanket, but I haven't gotten all that much further since the last time you've seen it, so I'm not going to bother showing it. It's about 2.5 feet right now, or maybe a little over 2.5 feet. And I'm really pleased with how that's looking. I think it looks really cute, and I hope my cousin loves it. I think she will. I just need to really get working on it because it's due in a month and a day. from now. So I need to really get my button gear, but I can do it. I just need to I need to start working on it, probably do about 5 rows a day, and I will have it done no problem. But I need to actually do those 5 rows a day. I've just been putting it off because it's just so gray. It's just really gray. I love it. It's beautiful, but it's really gray. And it's kind of getting boring, and there isn't another color. It's just a solid color. So I have nothing to kind of keep me motivated, but I need to get that buddy done. So I'll keep trucking along. And my other work in progress that I brought with me on my golf trip was this. It doesn't look like much right now. It looks probably kind of weird. So I knit this flat panel, and now I'm picking up around the sides. It's a purse. It's going to be a purse. And so I'll be picking up along the sides so that you create a flat bottom and then you work upwards like that. And it's going to be a felted purse. And I'm pretty excited about it. This yarn I got from my aunt. She just gave me 2 huge paper bags full of yarn. So thank you, Maureen. I know you probably aren't watching this, but she spoiled me entirely, and I'm very, very lucky. I actually, interestingly enough, my aunt is in her 50s, I think, but I was the one who taught her how to knit, which is interesting. So I think I was probably, I don't know, around 7th or 8th grade when I taught her how to knit. So it's kind of cool because she definitely surpassed my skill level a lot quicker when I was younger, but now I'm up to her level. But when I was younger, she was able to kind of grasp things a lot quicker than I was, and she was above and beyond. But now I'm caught up, so yay. So that's one of my webs. The other one, which is very exciting, and I'm hoping that some of you guys will be able to help me with. I don't really know anything about this. I have no fear that I won't be able to take care of this, but at my cousin's bridal shower, one of her aunts that is not related to me asked me if I would be able to repair this blanket. So I will show you guys the blanket. It's a traditional granny square. It's so pretty. I love it. It's pretty sizable. But it's starting to come apart and unravel in some spots, so I will try to find an example. And they just want me to fix it. And there's some spots that are going to be really easy to fix. Like here, the squares are just coming apart, so I just need to sew them back together. But there are some spots like this where some animal has torn it a little bit, and the stitches are unraveling. So I don't know how I'm going to go about this. I think I can do it. I just need to figure out how to do it. The main thing that I'm worried about is that this square is kind of coming undone, and also the border. So I'm going to have to figure out how to fix these squares and also the border without having to rip apart the square and redo it. There's another spot like that. Here's another hole. You can see right here, another hole, so there's some love that needs to go in. This one has a nice big hole. Hello, everyone. But I think I should be able to do it. It was crocheted with this really fine yarn. I'm thinking it's somewhere between a fingering and a sport weight, which is kind of crazy because I can't imagine crocheting a blanket out of that weight of yarn. I would go crazy. But this person did it, and it's beautiful. I just need to fix it up for the family because the person who made it is no longer alive. So that's a project that I also am going to try to be getting done by my cousin's wedding so I can get it back to her aunt, because I have no other reason that I would see her ever. So although she does live in the same town as my aunt and uncle, so it's not like I couldn't just leave it with them for her to pick up at some point, or I don't know, get it to someone somehow. But I would like to get it done by then if I can. We'll see what happens. So that's everything, and I hope you guys are having a really nice day without snow. And I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Bye.